Well, good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. Motorhoming fun on this dull, damp day in Brixham, our last day at Wall Park touring and we're gonna head out this morning for another little walk up to the Berry Head National Nature Reserve. This time we're going to start the walk in Brixham, head up by the Berry Hotel and take in all the views, the Southern Fort and the lighthouse. I know you're going to say we've done this walk before, but as I say, we're going to do it in reverse. Some people might just pick up on this channel and see the walk and that, so I understand if you don't want to watch it, everybody, but as I say, we're going to make a little morning vlog out of it. So we'll see you all in Brixham at the bottom and we'll continue the walk there. See you all soon. Bye for now. Right, welcome back all. Well, we're going to pick up this walk in Brixham Harbour. We're going to walk along the seafront towards the marina and then we're going to head towards the outdoor swimming pool, which is full of seawater, and then we're going to take the road up to Berry Head Hotel. So come with us on our little walk everybody. It's going to be quite a long little walk. This video will probably be in the region of 40-45 minutes I'm guessing, but stick with us and hope you enjoy. So as I say, we're just going to wander down this bottom end to start with by the marina and then we'll rejoin the road up to the top. Well, you can probably see a hint of brightness in the sky at the moment. Hopefully the rain has all gone. We have got a little mac on, so I guess we're going to get hot and sweaty soon. Right, while we're walking, just like to say thank you to everybody who's been watching all the videos and vlogs over the last few days coming from Brixham, including all the drone footage and that, and also happy birthday to my travel companion today. This is Sky and she's 10 years old today. Right, so we're going to head along here via the coastal steps, it says, past the swimming pool. You've got a little breakwater bistro there if you want to stop for a coffee, refreshment, snacks. Morning.
Morning.
Right, this is a new little way for us. We're going to head up these steps at the far end. Right, let's climb up here and see where it leads us. Right, so it looks like this brings us out onto Top Road. Right, so this road will lead all the way up to the Berry Hotel. You go past the Berry Hotel, up the hill, and on your left hand side you'll find a little gateway and that will take you onto the National Nature Reserve at Berry Head. Now I'm expecting this walk today to be about 4 miles. That is from campsite to campsite at Wall Park, but if you're starting in Brixham it'll be a little less. Right, while we're walking along, can I ask everybody who's watching to please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, maybe even subscribe to the channel if you want to see more walks like this in the future. Our campsites, where we go to, campsite reviews, drone footage from all around the country. We do some lovely stuff, everybody. We're well over the 1,000 videos now on YouTube. It would be nice to get a few more subscribers, a few more views and a few more comments, so if you could, it'll help the channel. Right, we're going to go straight ahead soon everybody. Berry Head Hotel, but we'll just show you the outdoor pool down here, which I say is full of seawater. We did do a little walk by there the other day on our other video, but we'll just show you from the top where it is. Right, so that is a lovely little outdoor swimming pool on a hot day. You can imagine that being quite busy. And right in the distance we got Paynton, and right over the other side you got Torquay. There are some toilet facilities here if you need them on your walk as well, everybody. Right, car park as well for those who don't want a longer walk. You can park here and start the walk here, everyone. Right, so we're going to head down this tree-lined road past Berry Hotel. Just be careful of the oncoming traffic and traffic behind you. There's no designated paths. Right, so this is a Berry Head Hotel and apartments, restaurant, everything. If you fancy a posh cuppa, afternoon tea, scones, everything, meals, pop inside there and that. So that is the brasserie at Berry Head. Right, so we're going to continue up this road, and there should be a little gateway coming up on the left. Right, looks like the gateway. Sky was telling me, and I was almost walking by, and that's so we're going to have a little wander through this tree-lined footpath. Right, as you can see, we've got a few steps to go up, so those who haven't got good mobility, it's probably not the best of walks for you. There is a car park at the top end if you wanted to take the track up. Before we went through the gate, you can go up the roadway in your car, so it's not just a walk up here. Right, getting out of breath again, but we're 1.5 miles from the campsite. This is. Right, so that's quite a short walk through the trees, probably about 200 yards. You can see sun shining now. We're getting a bit hot and sweaty now as well. Oh, I wish I put my rucksack on, but we'll give the shoulder a rest today. We were. So these are the lovely views over Tor Bay. Lots of little viewing points as you go. Some seats to sit on, everybody. So we've not got the drone with us. No intentions of flying the drone today. We've got enough drone footage from this area now. Tomorrow we're going down to Charmouth. I've agreed it with the campsite that we can get there for 11 o'clock in the morning. So we'll do the little sight run in there as well, everybody, sight walkabout. Once we get to Charmouth, plans are we could walk to Lyme Regis, or otherwise we're just going to chill, walk the beaches, walk over the hills and everything, Jurassic Hills and that, and even do some fossil hunting possibly. Right, well there's your information board. Welcome if you're looking for a stroll, hike, or simply sit and watch a view from one of the world's most beautiful places in the world. You've come to the right place. As you can see on the map, look, there's all different routes around and that you can go. Lighthouse, you've got the Southern Fort here, Birdhide, you've got the Visitors Cafe and all that, as I say, providing a home for nature and that. Countryside Code, support Berry Head. It's that little road down there goes down to the old World War II battery, I think they called it, and that. You could go down there and have a little look, but I wouldn't want to get locked in at all. And I know the gate is open and that. Right, we'll continue on this road and then we'll head up to the cafe and lighthouse area, show you the views over. Well, we're going to lose a few pounds I think in weight this morning. As I say, we've got this little lightweight Mac on and we're going to be sweating underneath, so it could be a carry the Mac. So this is where we take a left turn into the lighthouse area and the cafe. We'll go up to the far end first and then we'll show you the cafe on the way back. Well, you may be able to pick up the walls with the turrets. There are two old cannons on there. You got two gates there to get through and the cattle grid over and that. I'm not really sure if this was like the northern fort, because the other one is a southern fort. Google Maps doesn't really say exactly, it just tells you it's a lighthouse area and the cafe. Right, through this little narrow section. Well, if you want to go up there and look at the views back to Torbay, you can see the two cannons there. The cafe there on the right. We'll just skirt round over here. There's a little information board we'll just show you and then we'll head up towards the lighthouse. Right, so down there is what they call the old battery. Looks like you've got an old pillbox there or a search building or whatever. Probably had some lighting in there. And there are a few fishermen down there, so I'm guessing it's okay to go down there. And as I say, views of Torbay and Paynton. Right, that's where that lady's standing. There's a little information board there. Right, you've got an old stone building there, which was obviously something in its past history. And I'm not too sure what these are. Looks like an old communications building. Looks like an old aircraft control tower and all that. As I say, there's a big aerial mast there and that, but there's nothing visible. What I could see, what told you what it was. And we've got this little building here. You've got 4 doorways on it. It's almost like they put a soldier on watch in each of these little doorways. You got a little hole in there through, whether they could speak to the other soldier from there. And in front we've got the little dumpy lighthouse, which obviously is big enough to do its job. So as I say, I really don't know what that is, whether coast guards were up there at all, just watching the Torbay area and that. And there's a lighthouse. Normally they say they're owned by Trinity House, but I can't see. Oh, it does. The Corporation of Trinity House, private property. Warning, keep clear, do not touch. Right, jacket off now, getting hot and sweaty. Nice little breeze as well now. Hopefully dry the sweat off and that, but never mind, we had to put it on to start with, so we're just going to show you the views over the edge now. Right, we're not going to go too close over. Right, how lovely does that sea colour look? Bluey green, not dirty, just beautiful. We're about 2¼ miles in on this walk at the moment, so we're going all the way around that headland we are. We're going to take in the southern fort on our way along and follow the coastal path. Right, please check my playlists, everybody, on this summer tour 2025, and you will see a drone flight from here and the southern fort and that, so do go and have a watch, everybody. It's some lovely footage from high above. Well, this is what Sky does, everybody. She takes me to the viewpoints to have a look over. That's as far as we're going to go. Right, so a little wander up to the cafe area now. There's indoor dining, outdoor dining, everybody, so you can choose. There's quite a few of these little seats along the walk as well. Little vantage, rest points, viewpoints. Another little building there. Some sort of marker there. It says number 3 on it. Right, just check out these views again. We like to check out the views, take pictures as well as we go along. We're just taking them on the action camera today rather than keep getting my phone out my pocket. And there we go. Looks like there's little inlet coves down there, little openings. Well, this is where we took off from with the drone 2 days ago. As I say, lovely views over the top. Right, we'll just head up this way, see if we can get to the cafe area from up here. A little bit of a trodden pathway that looks. Otherwise, a little bit awkward. It's made us up to this little building. I think it was a bird lookout spot, but it doesn't seem to be. Oh, there is a doorway at the far end, I think. Have a quick look. It's locked, it is, so you can't go in there. It's probably dangerous in there now. Old brick. Right. This is a cafe. Outdoor dining, everybody. They're putting some new doors in. They were doing that the other day when we were here. Inside, outside dining. Dogs are welcome, as long as you keep them on the lead and in control, under control. So they're getting the open air treatment today. Right, so that is the cafe and the lighthouse area. We're going to wander around to the southern fort now. Right, so the continuation of the coastal path round. You know, everybody, these just go for miles and miles, these do, and that. A lot of people just walk them and camp. Right, straight on or left? Let's go this way. Well, I think we've got the fort coming up now in front. Right, so that is the view from where we just come from, the lighthouse and the cafe up there. And we're just walking all the way up to the fort now. Right, over the little bridge. As you can see, we said the other day, quite possibly there was a moat in its day all the way around to protect everybody who was inside, a bit like a castle moat. Well, you can see these old buildings, derelict. This was the guard house, it says, 1802. Guards, what did it say? Kept watch over the fort drawbridge. Well, we did pop inside that one the other day. There was no information on that one. I didn't see. As I say, you got all of these walls here. Obviously, probably had a cannon out of every one. Right, we'll get further along and see if we can have a good viewpoint out of one of these. A little bit awkward when you've got sky around my waist. We've got to just hop up there and have a look. Right, pop through. Big drop down there. Those are the views in the distance. Beautiful now. Some blue in the sky. Well, there you go. There is a little bit of a pathway down there where you can hop over the wall. A little bit precarious. I don't think we'll be doing that. Right. One last building. See if there's any info on here. Probably a lookout, living quarters, something. It would be nice if they put some big information boards up and tell you exactly what things were. Looks like there were two fireplaces, one each side. Well, as you can see, the views keep coming. They don't disappoint, do they? Time now to give us another thumbs up if you haven't done already, everyone. Right, just wander here. Views back towards the other lighthouse and the coastline, the rocks. Does remind me of a little bit of Anglesey, this, when we went 2 years ago. Lovely blue waters, rugged coastline. Right, another viewpoint. Right, so head out the fort now, go through the gate on the left. We're currently about 3 miles in at the moment. Right, so just over the bridge, we've got the gate on the left. Right, through we go. Right, I don't know whether you can pick up, but that's where the little car park is. If you wanted to just come up in your car, I wouldn't recommend coming up in a motorhome. It's just too narrow, the roads, but it probably is feasible, but if you get oncoming traffic and that, is no passing places or very few, so car really. Right, as you can see, this pathway skirts around those boundary walls. Now, on this route back, we've got some stiles to go over. Now, these are stone stiles, I would say. 2 of them have a little hole what your dog can go through, and I think it was one didn't, where we had to lift Sky over. So just be prepared for those stiles. Time wise at the moment, we're stopping and starting, looking. We're about 90 minutes, everybody, so it's possibly a 2.5 hour walk, as I say, from our campsite. You can, as I say, shorten the walk and do it from Brixham and then head back into the town centre, and that from, well, we'll show you from where. Right, we're just going to go down here carefully. As I say, this is where you would have tried to come up if you followed that little narrow pathway from the fort. See, this is what happens when you got an active dog like Sky. She likes exploring, she does. And this is where she takes me off the beaten track. So we'll just get as close as we dare down here, have a quick look. Right, quick little wander to this, and that's us. There you go, little viewpoint. Right, so that is the fort wall. We'll head up. Morning.
Hiya.
Right, more viewpoints.
Do you mind if I took a photo of you?
Right, we'll continue. Looks like there's a few threatening clouds over there. We have got the Mac, it's tied around my waist, everybody, so we've got a bit of protection if we do get anything, but I think it's going away from us. So right, continue on this coastal path down these little step areas. We've just been talking to two ladies. Apparently the last few days has been a pool of dolphins down there, but not to be seen today. Right, we're going to go out the gate at the end, and those who watched the other day, we went the wrong way up there. There's a little bit of a information board there again. Right, through the gateway. Right, follow up this pathway. We're going to hop over this stile. Hello there.
Hello.
Right, we're going to go over, Sky. Come on. Over we go. Up, over. Look out. Right, that is the one without the hole in. Right, get down myself without hurting my back and shoulder. Right, and I think the next two to come, I've got a little hole in where the dog can creep through. Those people there, they look quite official, they did. They look like they're checking the coastal path. Right, we haven't got too much further to go, probably another short mile. We'll go by this little caravan park. You got some static caravans and homes there. Right, we're just seeing if we can see those dolphins. I can't spot any, but there was a big pool of dolphins, the lady said. Looks like you've got a boat trip going out as well. Some of the boats go back round to Dartmouth from here. Well everybody, we do lots of these types of walk. We do local to where we live, also when we go away in the motorhome. So do check any of our playlists on YouTube for all the areas where we've been to. As I say, I try to put everything in order, shoot everything in order, you know, from walking to drone flights and etc. and that. So as I say, I think we've got a lovely mixture on our channel and that, and as I say, hope you agree too. So check it out, give me some more views, give me some more comments, and as I say, even better, some more subscribers. But do press the bell and then you'll get notifications of when there's a new video to watch. Well, you can see the skies above, they are a little bit dark and threatening. We've got no spits of rain yet, so we'll keep the coat off at the moment. Right, I'm expecting the next style to come very soon. We'll take Sky's lead off and she'll go through the gap. I'll go over the top. Right, I think this afternoon we'll probably just head over in that direction to St Mary's Bay again. Sky will have her last little play on the beach at Brixham. That's probably the only beach in Brixham. You've got those little coves around the corner and that, but there's no main sandy beach and that. So yeah, right, coat on now, it is spitting. Right, so we put the little Mac on now, just precaution. As I say, it's only like spits of rain and that, but I do apologise if you do get any on the camera lens. I do wipe it as a now and again. Right, the next style. Certainly made these to last, not like the wooden ones nowadays. Right, take Sky's lead off. Right, go on then, through there, Sky. Right, you go in there. That's it, through there. Go on then. Go on then, in there. No, through there. Go on then. No, through there. Go on, up, go on. Good go. Right. Well, she wasn't sure what to do for a minute. We'll keep her off a lead because I think the next one is coming up pretty soon. Right, here we go. Through here, Sky. That's it, down there. That's it, down there. That's it, through there. Go on then. Good go. Right, she's done it. Right, so we're going to wander along here till we come to the next signpost, and that will say St Mary's Bay and Brixham. So we're heading this way, and when we get to that sign we're going to take a right back to the campsite. Well, it's coming a little bit heavier now, a little bit damp, so it was a wise choice having the Mac with us today, although we did carry it for some period. So we're still on the coastal path, everybody. As I say, we're going to veer off to the right soon, back towards Wall Park Touring and Century Road camping site. That's where we're staying. As I say, it's the last day today. Moving on to Charmouth tomorrow. Well, it's been a lovely little walk this, a lovely find, and that, as I say, we've done it twice now, both directions, both ways. As I say, I hope you've enjoyed it as well. Sorry if you think the vlogs are too long, but if we didn't do them this long, you wouldn't see, you know, so much of it. So thank you everybody who's stayed with it. Right, in St Mary's Bay. We've done a nice little sky beach walk down there earlier in the week, so if you haven't seen that already, please have a look at that. And we also had 2 drone flights from there as well, so both pretty good, both stunning, and that was on a lovely blue sky day. That was on Monday. Right, this is where we split off. We take the right hand turn back up towards the campsite. If you want to continue for about 3/4 of a mile, that will take you down towards St Mary's Bay. You have got a lot of steps down to the beach, everybody, and steps back up around the coastal path, so be aware of that. So let's head up here through the alleyway and up to the campsite. Right, as you can see, we've made it back to the campsite. Right, we're going to have a well-earned coffee and a sausage sandwich now. It's approaching lunchtime-ish by the time we get it done. Right, that's it everybody. Thank you very much if you've made it to the end. Thank you for giving us a like, a comment, and even a subscribe. That was about a 4-mile walk, that was, and it took us about 2 hours, everybody, from campsite to campsite. So I do appreciate it, and as I say, tomorrow it's moving on day to Charmouth Sea Down Holiday Park, I think it's called. So as I say, we'll be there from hopefully 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. We'll do the normal run-in, little sight walkabout, and then we'll have some lovely little walks and drone flying from Charmouth, everybody. So we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.